Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
My name is Arpit, and if you don't follow my channel, I make lifestyle videos. Also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe, no big deal, but if you do, that'll be amazing. So before I show you what the apartment looks like and what you can expect to afford with $1,400 in Boston, I wanted to really quickly talk about moving. I just want to quickly share some tips that if somebody else out there is planning their move, it'll really help them. So my number one tip is start early. If you want to move and you know you're moving to a city, start looking for places really early. That'll really help you. You basically want to be ahead of the market a little bit. That'll help you in negotiations for your apartment. That'll actually help you plan the logistics of the move really well. So if you have time, start early and start basically planning how the move will take place. My second tip is save up the monies. So a move costs money. My advice would be, especially for a cross-country move, save up to about $5,000. When you start looking for places, a lot of places in bigger cities require you to put up the first month's rent up front, last month's rent up front, security upfront, and then broker fee if you are going through a broker. So if your rent is say $1,000 a month, expect to pay somewhere around $3,000 to $4,000 upfront when you actually secure an apartment in a big city. My third tip would be actually plan the move. I've had friends who have moved across country by packing their shit in a U-Haul and basically not having an apartment, just like going there and looking for brokers and looking for apartments. If it works for you, great. That's
not the tea for me.
I cannot do that. I am a planner. I cannot move in a trash way by packing all my stuff in a I just cannot move like that. So that's another thing. Actually plan the move. My fourth point would be talk to people. Talk to people who have done moves recently. I think they always have amazing tips. Fortunately for me, when I was leaving Iowa, a lot of my friends had left Iowa the year prior to me. So what really helped me was talking to the people who actually left and asking them how the move was, what can I expect, how much money can I anticipate to spend on the move. My fifth tip is kind of redundant. It's search and research. Basically, once you have a plan, keep refining it and talking to other people and shaping it according to your comfort, basically. And I think if you follow all these tips, it'll really help you plan the move a lot better. So now on to the main part of the video, where I'm going to show you what you can expect to get with $1,400 in Boston, Massachusetts. So let's do a quick building / apartment tour so you guys know what I'm talking about. So as you can see on the map, I live in Boston, where the pin is on the Allston-Brighton area, which is almost on one side of the city. For me, it was really important, and really the key value for me was to be able to live alone and to be able to afford a studio, and this is one of the neighborhoods I could do that. The more you move towards the right-hand side of the city, or the South Boston, or the Harbor Island side, or the downtown side, the more expensive it gets. You can definitely expect to live there, but you'll have to have roommates, or you'll be paying a lot more rent for a studio. So identify what your key values are and then go searching for a place. Now to quickly tell you what my studio looks like, this is basically the floor plan of my studio. It's hand drawn by a truly, of course. So what the studio looks like is that it's divided into this big living space and a bathroom and a kitchen. So because it's a studio, there's just one living space. So when you enter through the door, on the right you'll see a living space and then bathroom right in front, and on the left there'll be a kitchen. So without further ado, let's re-enter the building and let's see finally what the apartment looks like. Let's go to the living space first. So this is my main living space. As you can see, I have my clothes rack here. It's kind of unorganized at this point. I have a lot of winter clothes that I have to replace. Maybe I should do like a my style haul tour because I like literally am in love with the clothes I wear. Most of these are thrifted. And then I have this couch kind of thing which turns into a bed if there are people here. And then there's the closet, and this is what the room basically looks like. It's divided by the shelf that I got from IKEA. There's my longboard, and then this is basically most of my living space, which is my bed. There's lights, there's a mirror, there's a plant, another plant, there's windows, there are rugs, TV, Xbox, all that good stuff. So most of my living space comprises of this, which I know it might sound like it's not much, but for Boston, when you're living alone and paying $1,400, this is what you get, and I'm actually in love with it. There is so much sunlight here, which I absolutely love. Now onto the bathroom. So when we leave this part of the room, the living area, as you can see, that's a really cool painting I still have to put up. This is Prada. But then we enter the bathroom, and this is the main bath area. It's pretty tiny. There's the vanity. I built this stand from IKEA. It's kind of like a mess right now, but this is for all my, I don't know, like I love like creams and like oils and serums and stuff, so all of that to sit. I have a tiny sink with like, apparently I have 3 toothbrushes. One's for me, the other one's for, let's just leave it at that. And then yeah, it's a tiny bathroom. There's the towels, and then there is my bath space. On my bathtub, it's like your standard bath area. There are 2 curtains. I really like it because like I like showering in between 2 curtains. It's kind of weird, but I really like it. So yeah, this is like your regular bath space. And now when we leave this area, we're back to where we started, and then on our left, or on our right now, but left from earlier, is the kitchen area. So kitchen is the place where I spend the most time cooking and stuff. It's a disorganized mess, so I spend the most time here, but I clean it the least. So, but to give you a tour of the kitchen, I have my multi-pot. I basically cook everything in that genius. Then the stove, and my gallon of water that I'm drinking today. Then the sink, there is a window, there's an disorganized shelf with everything. And then here's like just my toasters, protein shakes, all that good stuff. And then I have a refrigerator. So basically, this is what the apartment consists of. Again, to give you a tour, it's this main living area. Off to the bathroom, and then the kitchen. So this is what $1,400 will get you in Boston.